Welcome to the Visually Logical podcast, where you'll learn how to use Logic Pro with the Apple built-in screen reader, VoiceOver. Our host is Antonio DeLillis.
Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial. What I want to show you today is how to use spatial audio in Dolby Atmos using Logic Pro 12. For us visually impaired producers and sound engineers, it's a little trickier to access at the beginning. So that's what I want to show you. But first of all, let me play something for you. This is the plain track, and this is just an Apple loop I loaded. It's an helicopter and it sounds like this. And we want to turn a plain helicopter sound into
track 1 helicopter OK. Toggle channels.
This one. And that's it. So, the idea was to create an helicopter sound that comes from back and left, stays above our heads a little bit, and then it goes forward and right. Imagine, 45 degrees to where you are, to the right-hand side. How did I do that? So let me show you the step. The step number 1 would be to use volume and equalization.
Toggle channel strip solo on.
And automate those to create distance, to help create distance, like this. So there is a fade in starting roughly around, can't remember, 18 dBs at the beginning. High cut, a sweep. So here we have all the frequency range up to a 20 kilo, 0 dB, and then it starts going down in volume and the filtering. So there are less and less high frequencies. But
track 1.
In the first track that I played, if you use headphones or if you have a surround system, you will hear the effect of coming from behind and left and moving forward, being above your head, and then going ahead and higher. So we are working with 3 axes: left and right, back and from, and in front, and up and down. The thing is, how do we access those? Because usually in our mixer there's only a stereo pan, left and right or center. So what we need to do is, first and most importantly, is to activate the spatial audio. Let me show you where and how to do this, and it's really easy. You go to the menu with VOM.
Apple.
You go to File.
Logic Pro. File.
Down.
New command. New from temp. Open a list.
If you type P.
Project alternatives.
and you go down
Project management.
again.
Project settings.
Here in the project settings, you go via right,
Project settings, general ellipsis.
and then you look for audio. So you go via down, or even just the down arrow too.
Audio ellipsis.
Return.
Track. Spatial audio toying. Project settings, dialog.
That's the
Spatial
name of
audio
my-
toying. Project settings.
That's the
Sample
name-
rate. Spatial audio.
Sorry. That was the name of my project. So if we explore this menu,
General. Channel strips. Sample rate. 48 kilohertz. Spatial audio. Dolby Atmos.
here. So if we explore this menu, via space there,
Menu tick. Dolby Atmos.
that's ticked because I've already, switched it on. Although by default,
Off.
it's off. So you will hear spatial audio off. So you go via down
Tick. Dolby Atmos.
and tick there. So via space on there.
Cancel. The project will be converted to 7.1.2 surround for mixing in spatial audio.
Yeah.
Don't ask again. Cancel.
Actually, let me cancel because I've done it
Okay.
already.
Cancel. Okay. Cancel. Off. Spatial audio off.
Oh no, it went to off.
Menu,
Okay,
Dolby
so let me
Atmos.
do it.
Cancel. Okay.
Okay.
Dolby Atmos. Spatial audio toy surround format. 7.1.2 surround format.
That's okay, you can leave it. It's the only thing that you need to tick there, and so you can kill it with Command W.
Tracks spatial audio toying. Tracks window.
Now let's see if it's still there.
Tracks. In track 1 bar. Play out tracks header.
I'm
in
going the track header.
Track 1 helicopter okay. Solo.
Yeah, the automations are still there. All right, so let me show you what to do, because at this stage you will not be able to do what I've done yet. So we need to evoke the mixer.
Mixer.
So I pressed X on my keyboard, then I go via right
Mixer. In mixer.
and interact with that
In
table
mixer.
there.
4 items. Helicopter okay. Helicopter EQ and volume. Master. Helicopter plane.
Now when you do this, usually this stereo out disappears
Master. Helicopter.
because there's no stereo. Now we are in surround, and
Master.
in the master,
Master.
if you
Content
explore
select.
it,
Set off. Insert bar. Atmos.
you have that Atmos there. By default, it sits there,
Audio plugin.
and you can insert plugins here. All right, that's just out of curiosity.
Out of-
What you need to do is to interact with a single channel strip. So you go to the channel you want to
Helicopter.
use the spatial audio.
Helicopter okay.
So here, for example, interact via shift down arrow.
Helicopter okay. Content selected. Name.
Actually, let me show
Out of-
you
Helicopter plane.
here.
So mute. Monitoring.
We explore.
Record minus signal minus magnitude 0.30. Read. Automation group. Surround.
And this is what you'll hear. So you usually here you have stereo out, but now you have
Group. Surround.
surround. Now surround, it's great and cool, but it's not what we want. So to change this, via space there,
Blank. Search text field. Tick. Surround.
and via down. Surround is the one selected by default in Dolby Atmos, but we want to go down
No output. Hyphen output.
until we hear something like object.
Bus. Stereo pan. Tick. Balance. Binaural panner. 3D object panner.
That's the one, 3D object panner, via space there.
Surround. Master. Helicopter plane.
Usually VoiceOver puts you away from the channel strip, so re-enter the channel strip
In
via shift down arrow, and then let's explore what it's telling us now.
Solo. Mute. Monitor. Record minus 0. Signal clipping off. Minus 0. X minus 0. 100 hours. Y 1.00. Pan.
That's your new pan, but if we go up,
Read. Automation enabled. Group.
group,
Object.
and now it says object. That's your starting point. To change your parameters now, in theory you are supposed to click when it says XY or something like that, when usually is the 0 pan, right?
Group. Read. Automation enabled. X minus 0. 100 hours. Y 1.00. Pan.
This one. it says pan, right? Now, usually the way we interact with this is with VO shift and down arrow. Let's try to see if that works.
In X minus Cartesian pan of value in Cartesian pan of value indicate Cartesian pan of value indicate.
No. Do I have to do VO shift down arrow again?
In Cartesian pan of in Cartesian pan of Cartesian.
So it seems like we are stuck, but thankfully we are not, and that's how you access the this new thing. You double click.
Out of Cartesian.
You can do it here.
Cartesian out of read. Automation.
You can do
X
it
minus 0 100 hours. Y 1.0.
just there. And the way we double click, out of curiosity, just in case you don't know, don't remember, it's VO shift space. Tat, like that.
Helicopter plane dialog.
And there's a dialog box opening. Let's explore this one all the way to the top.
Helicopter plane. Close.
So we have the usual close.
Helicopter plane. Toolbar.
You have the toolbar. I'm going on with VO right. Manual. There are no default
set and pre-copy. Let's say set delete
presets here.
Delete.
So you can create those if you like.
Manual.
Pressing escape to go back there.
Previous.
Then we have previous.
Next.
And next.
Compare. Dimmed unticked.
Compare.
Undo. Redo. Controls.
The usuals.
Link unticked. 3D object panner.
That's the name of the thing which is open, which is fine.
Table, row 1 of 5.
And
Left
then the
stroke
usual,
right.
And then the usual table.
In table, row 1.
If you interact with that one with Command Option Shift down arrow and we explore.
Left stroke right, 0.000, 50%.
Left right, 0%. So now we are in the middle.
Back front, 1.000, 100%.
Back and front. 100%, so it's by default it's at the front.
Elevation 0.000, 0%.
0%. I believe that's kind of ear 8. So yeah.
Back elevation
0%.
Size 0%.
Size
stereo spread +90, 0 degrees, 75%.
And stereo spread. Now, to create the effect which I mentioned before, we need the first three parameters. Sometimes if the track is mono,
stereo spread +90,
you don't have that one. But the last thing you will be able to hear with the voiceover is
size 0.
Size, okay? Now let me show you what happens. Sorry, let me go back to the track.
Spatial audio toy setting. Out of helicopter okay. Solo off. Out
Unmute
of
this one.
Helicopter plane. Solo on.
So this one.
Helicopter plane.
Okay.
Stereo spread. Left stroke in 50%. In slide.
If I go to 50% and I move it to the right, it's the usual pan left to
55.
right.
No.
So now we'll hit the helicopter on the right hand side. And if I move it to
95.
0, it's hard pan to the left. Yeah.
10%.
So if you want to create moving left to right, you have to create an automation on this parameter.
Out, back, front, left, right, minus 0%. In.
Let me put it back to 50%.
45, 50%. Out, back, front, in 100%.
Back front.
In 9, 8, 8, 7, 6, 6, 5, 4, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 0.
So there's the impression of coming from behind. Back to front.
5 to 10, 20%, 20, 30, 35, 40%, 40, 50, 50, 60%, 80, 8, 9, 9, 1.
Yeah. Let me see if I can unmute the voiceover so you can hear it.
Voice, Braille tape, volume 195.
Back. Front.
55 closing, volume menu, out 100%, elevation.
And
0.
elevation.
0, in 0% in slide.
Let's check.
Volume 4.
And back to, it's going down. Now it's going up again. Let me bring the voiceover up.
8 closing volume.
And basically that's it, everybody. Once you know how to access this menu, you need to automate these 3 parameters. Once you're done,
Mixer.
kill this one.
Mixer. In master. So off. Out. Helicopter OK.
And then you can create this. Out of curiosity, I would adjust the curve of that EQ. It's too obvious at some point, not realistic. But apart from that, that's it. And that's how you do it. So it's a little tricky to get there, guys, but in the end, it's doable. And you can create all sorts of, 3D object positioning, which is quite cool. Hope it was helpful, guys. Till next time, goodbye.
Thanks for joining us on our podcast. We hope you found our content insightful and thought-provoking. Before we go, we'd like to thank all our listeners for their invaluable support. If you enjoyed our podcast and want to contribute to its growth, please consider making a donation via PayPal to delilisantonio@gmail.com. That's D for Delta, E for Echo, L for Lima, I for India, L for Lima, L for Lima, I for India, S for Sierra, A for Alpha, N for November, T for Tango, O for Oscar, N for November, I for India, O for Oscar @gmail.com.